Today we're going to walk through the process of cell division. We're going to start with the process of mitosis, which is asexual reproduction. We start with a single parent cell, and the first step of that cell going through the division is prophase. In prophase, the chromosomes become visible. So each of these paper clips is going to represent a chromosome. And you can see in this cell, we have 4 chromosomes. There are 2 big ones and 2 little ones. Each of those cells will have duplicated its DNA before we got into cell division. So I'm going to show that they are duplicated by just setting another paperclip on top of each one so that we know that they've already doubled their DNA. So this cell right now has twice the normal amount of DNA in it that you would normally see in a cell. Okay? So right now what we're seeing here is prophase because the chromosomes are visible and everything is ready. In metaphase, the chromosomes will line up in the center of the cell. So I'm just going to line everybody up right like this in a big line in the middle of the cell. And that right there is what we have in metaphase. Anaphase is where those chromosomes are then going to split apart from each other. So in anaphase, the doubled DNA splits apart, and we see anaphase as this, where the chromosomes are separating from their doubled DNA. And then finally, in telophase, those chromosomes are kind of separating themselves even more and going to separate halves of the cell like this. Okay? So they're in different halves and ready for the cell division to take place. And then lastly, in a phase that we call cytokinesis, the cell itself will actually split. And so we end up in the end with 2 daughter cells, one here with 4 chromosomes, 2 big and 2 little, and one here, again, 4 chromosomes, 2 big and 2 little, looking exactly the same. Okay? And so we started with 1 cell, and we end up with 2 daughter cells having exactly the same amount of chromosome as the parent, having exactly the same amount of chromosomes as each other.